Hey everyone, I'm going to show you a new product from Insta360. It's called the Insta360 Sphere. At least that's the last name they gave me. It does keep changing. And what it is a camera on the top right here and a camera on the bottom, and it makes a 360-degree sphere, and it makes this here DJI Air 2S invisible. You want to learn about it? Watch this. All right, this part of the video is going to explain all about the Insta360 Sphere. Now I know this says invisible drone 360 camera. That's because this has been sent to me many months ago and I've been testing it out for Insta360, and they did not have a title for this at that time. But now they do, so let's just fix that. This is the Sphere. There we go, the Drone 360 Insta360 Sphere. As you can see from the picture on the box, it is a camera on top and a camera on bottom that fits on your DJI Air 2 or your DJI Air 2S. Let me show you what comes in the box really quick. Inside the box you'll get a set of instructions, microfiber cleaning cloth, USB cable, little protective lenses here, lens guards, and over here you'll get a battery, but I've already put it inside, so let me take this out and show it to you. Here it is up close. We have little lens protectors on each camera. So let me just remove those. They're nice little rubber thingies. As you can imagine, this wraps around either drone that you wish to use it with. What I find amazing is that it's made out of metal. This is all metal, like aircraft aluminum metal. So the only weight is coming from the battery and these cameras. The cameras are housed in plastic, and of course the lens would be a type of polycarbonate plastic, or I don't think it'd be glass. And if you're wondering how much extra weight this is going to add to your DJI Air 2S or Air 2, let's plop it down. What are we at? 193 grams. So going through the features really quick, up here, this bulky unit, you open it up right here and your battery is inside. And if I pull the battery out, there we go. You can see it's one of these type of batteries that you probably have some of similar ones if you have an Insta360 product. You simply put the battery in, close the case cover, and then when you plug in that USB-C cable, which I have a little spot for it over here, then the battery charges up. And you can see it's already blinking because the battery has been put in, and it tells me it should have 4 lights, so it's kind of low in power. Now we flip it to the other side, and you'll see here you have a set of buttons, a hard case, and over here in the back, can you see it? There's a little spot there to put a micro SD card in there. So I have one inside. Up here you have 2 buttons. The first one is power on the unit, and when you power it on, the light will be blue, and when it's a light colored blue, it's in Wi-Fi mode, shooting out a signal, so you can connect your phone to it or some device so you can look at what the cameras see and adjust the settings. And the next one over here is your record button. Just press it and it goes into record mode, press it again and it stops recording. So if you've ever used an Insta360 camera before, it's exactly the same design. Now what's really cool about this is this latch design allows it to fit on either of these drones very simply. You have a little button here, you pull it and you lift up this latch, and you can see now it's starting to fall apart. And there we go. So this will just wrap around your drone and then you reconnect it and you go flying. All right, so let me fit it on a drone. I'll take the Air 2S and I'll stick it on here. It's pretty simple, watch this. All right, so this large unit right here, that's the bottom. You see these 2 little holes, the round holes, that's for your sensors. If I flip that over, it should match up with one of these lights and one of these sensors. So you want one camera on top and one camera on the bottom. So you just take it and you plop it on like this. See how it matches nicely on the sensors? When you have that, that's all good. Then you flip it around and lock it into place. And there we go. We are locked into place and we're ready to go fly. Now, as you can imagine, if you put this lens on the gravelly ground, rocks and stuff, you're going to scratch it up. So that's why, as I showed previously, you get these little things, these little protectors. So they're just sticky and they come off and they fit there so that you can scratch the heck out of these and save your lens. Now, the next thing I want to show you is the following. So when I was testing this for Insta360, they asked me for my comments and I kept sending them to them. And one thing I said is, if you stick this on a landing pad, This thing is sticking down, so you know your drone's going to sit kind of like this. So can you include in the box some sort of protective material that goes here and your drone sits on it? So I think they are, but I'm not sure because I did not receive it. So let me show you what I'm going to do. This is the box everything came in. So if they don't send something with the box, just take the foam out like this, because this is very soft. And if you look at the foam, you can see they've glued the top part onto the bottom part. So peel that apart like that. And then you're left with two pieces that looks rather terrible. However, check it out. Just by the magic of life, this piece is probably pretty close to the proper size you want as a landing pad. All right, so now let's get into me flying this baby and showing you the footage. All right, so you're back to me. I'm going to show you how I start up the drone using this Insta360 Sphere. I've been testing it for many months and I have a procedure that I do, so let me show you. First thing obviously is turn on the controller so you have a signal. Next, I don't really have the Sphere on the drone at this time. So what I do is I just put the Sphere aside, put this down on the ground and double click and power it on. Now while this is powering on, let me warn you, today is the first hot day we've had and I have shorts on and my legs are a brilliant white. So if they're blinding you, please go get your sunglasses now because it doesn't get any better. And then next thing I do is I check here, I hit the go fly thing and I'm gonna make sure it connects. It's all good, no complaints. It says it has 14 satellites. The reason I do that is because sometimes when I put this unit on, then power it up, sometimes it messes up the satellites and it says, oh, I can't get enough satellites. So I do it without. And now I'm going to put the unit on. So when you're putting this on, like I showed in a little demo, make sure this little thing, pointy thing, goes to the front of your drone. So you just pick up your Air 2S and you plop it down on here and you'll know you have it on correct when you slide this forward and it hits the arms. It just can't go any farther. So that's it. So it's on correct now. Lock it in place. We are done. Now, as shown in my video, I need something soft and cushy to put it on. So I have this, the base, and this, as you'll see here in this camera, it fits in there nicely and it will sit flat. Watch. There we go. Okay, let me just power on the unit. Hit the power button. What I'm looking for is a blue light. I see a blue light in the back, and now all I have to do, wait till it goes light blue, which it is. And now what I do is hit the red record button, which is hard to see in the sun. I think that's it there. So I'm going to hit it and it should start flashing red. It's flashing red, so it's recording right now. So if I hold this out here, it should be filming right now. Now, if you're not used to Insta360 drones or drones with two cameras, in order to make a sphere, objects have to be farther away. You can't be super close like right where I am here, or else it doesn't work. Like I could switch to the top camera right now and you can see my head looking down at it, but that's pretty much it. That's one camera. So let me grab the controller and we're gonna go fly this baby. Here we go, ready to launch. Prop start up. Take off. And let's go on straight up. There we go. There is a wind out here, so the wind took it for a while, but it's perfectly still in the air right now. All right, so to land your drone, you have a choice. You can land on the soft grass or you can land it in your hand. I'll land it in my hand. There we go. And then you just hold your throttle down and grab the camera system. Nice and slow. And then hang on to it nice and tight and hold the joystick all the way down. And there you go. And yeah, everything's safe and sound and you haven't damaged your lens one bit. Pretty cool, eh? Just remember, when you get your drone back, first thing you do is hit that record button to stop it, because if you turn the power off without stopping it, it will corrupt your file. So I'm just gonna hit it. That red light has to change now to a blue light, and I'm just looking for the light. Where are you, light? There it is over there. It's going red. I've hit it once. It should switch to blue. So now it's blue. That means it's all good. File saved. Everything is perfect. And I should say it records in 5.7K, something like that, and then it produces a 4K surround video type thing, which you can also convert into ProRes to make it look really cool. Now, if you're wondering what I think about this product, if you are a subscriber of my channel, you will see that I am probably one of the few guys on YouTube that flies all sorts of 360-degree cameras on drones, no matter what. I have so many of them. So I've done it with FPV drones and I've done it with camera drones many times over, even with DJI drones in the past when there was products made for 360. I love the 360 cameras. The only thing you have to remember is if you film with a 360 camera, you fly straight. Don't turn around and go corners and all this other stuff. The only thing you need to do is go up and down as you wish, but fly straight. Fly in a straight line, and then later in Insta360 Studio, you just manipulate the video as you saw here in any way you wish. And I've shown it many times in past videos how to manipulate the video. It's so simple to do. You can do it on, I don't have my phone. You can do it on your phone, you can do it on a tablet, or you can do it on your PC or your Mac. It's very, very simple. So with all that said, I am gonna post links below to this product. I do not know the price because, as I said, I've been testing it for the last month, 2 months, and they never gave me a price on it. So I will know the price when you know the price. But I will say, it's a pretty good deal. If you own a DJI Air 2 or an Air 2S and you're kind of getting tired of it because there's nothing new for it, this is an awfully cool product that is going to bring your filming to a whole entire new, height of whatever filming, because you still have the front camera to film. Yeah, you still get your 4K video or your 5K out of the front if you've got the Air 2S, and you've got the Insta360. You will never miss anything. You can fly over anything, this way, that way, up all over the place. You'll never miss a shot because you can review it in post editing. It's that simple. Oh, and I should also mention that, yes, with the weight of this, it does cut down on your flight time, so you will get less flight time when you're out flying. You'll have to bring more than one battery if you're doing a lot of filming. But that's about the only downside. Other than that, it works great, no issues. So I give it 2 thumbs up. I like it. And as I said, links are below. If you enjoyed this video, how about you give it 1 thumb up? And I'll catch you in future videos with many more cool products to review. All right, until then, I say bye.